Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing what do people think when your name comes up? And we have here three beautiful piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked my pile number 1, let's find out what comes up when people hear your name. Okay, let's find out. Let's see here. For my pile number 1, come on, clear messages. What do people think when my pile number 1's name come up? So, what I'm imagining, group of people, family, classmates, whatever, they just hear your name come up. What do people think? Okay, so we have a pop-up. We have here Queen of Pentacles. Hate a job. I don't know why I heard that. I feel like when your name comes up, people are thinking about how much you hate a job. Maybe you're like constantly complaining about a job or saying that you're going to quit a job or that you hate working or that you hate that you have to clock in or you got to wake up early. Also, when your name comes up, people think about someone that they've known forever. I don't know if there's like this main theme in your life where people might kind of treat you like you've never changed. Okay, and the example that I got here is like reuniting with like people from the past, right? And them kind of like speaking to you in the same way or like expecting the same thing out of you, like maybe like the same attitude or whatever, something like that. Pile number 1. When your name comes up, people also think about how kind you are and giving with the 6 of Pentacles. Like someone here might be someone that's very thoughtful or very thoughtful with their gifts. But the other half, I'm not gonna lie, her daddy's money. Okay? I feel like when your name comes up, people think about your finances right away. Hello, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But it could also be that people, as soon as they think about your finances, it's like a jealousy kicks in because, I don't know, maybe something is very easy with your finances. Maybe you have a sugar mama, a sugar daddy, a big inheritance, some wealthy grandparents or parents, whatever. But there's like a little bit of jealousy coming in and something about it not being yours, okay? Well, if you were born in it, it is yours. The Tower in reverse. There's like a unserious vibe that comes up when your name is brought up. You guys are really, please don't hate me, but I feel like when your name comes up, some people laugh. I feel like, I don't know, there's something very like peculiar or like clumsy or clingy about you that's really funny. It could also be your voice. Maybe you have like a very squeaky voice. Or like a very like it's like a very funny tone, okay? Very, very funny. I feel like people burst out laughing when your name comes up. I don't know, because they just think about something funny or they bring up something funny that you did or that you said, okay? So you could be very naturally funny or just like everything like you do comes off as funny sometimes. What do people think when my pile number 1's name comes up? What do people think about my pile number? Also, for those that don't relate to the daddy's money, maybe you get easy money. Maybe whatever you do for a living, like people think it's like easy money. So, there could be a little bit of jealousy going on with that one right there. When your name comes up, I feel like there's also, maybe there's a couple laughs, but, for others, it could be like a deep silence. Maybe people are waiting for others to say something about you, maybe like in a bad way or like in a way that can affect your reputation. Like, people's like always waiting for someone to throw the first rock when it comes to you, because with the High Priestess here, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like pretty much not much to find out or say about you. You could be someone with a deep dark past, but I feel like you've learned from it, and I don't think that you tell everyone. Okay. And it's crazy because the way I see you is someone very bubbly, and like, you might think pile number one is open, but little do you know, sweetie, they're hiding the biggest secrets of their lives. Okay. Pile number one does not easily trust. And it's like, I don't know, for some reason, like, people think that you are as open. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, there is people in your life that you're probably like, oh yeah, they don't know me. Sweetheart, they think they know you. They think that they know your whole life. Okay, so when your name comes up, people are very sure about like your whole life. But that's the problem. Why, nothing might come up, or there's like a huge silence with this Four of Swords, is because there's really nothing bad to talk about. You know what I mean? Because maybe you just speak about good things or funny moments, or clumsy moments, or just like funny things. Very surface. I feel like pile number one, you don't go very deep with people. I don't know if it's a trauma response. You don't go very deep with people when it comes to your issues. Maybe you've told people your issues in the past and they've thrown it in your face, told others about it. But I feel like with any new person you meet, or even the current people around you from work, friends, whatever, you keep it at a very surface level. You keep your business at a very surface level. So when your name comes up, sweetie, everybody's just waiting for someone to come with some information. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. People are just waiting for someone to come up with some information with the High Priestess, because Page of Pentacle in the reverse, there ain't any. There ain't any. Pile number one, I don't know whether to say good job or show me your ways, okay? But again, like, your life could be very admirable in a sense where, people around you can't really judge you for what you do or what you have because of your personality, okay? It's giving very much, wahahaha. Like, why do I feel like somebody has, like, this big-ass laugh, like a big, overwhelming laugh? I feel like also when people think about you, your laugh comes up. Like, people think about your laugh. And it's crazy because we were talking about laughing, with people laughing. But you have, like, a big laugh as well. Maybe that, like, people think about that as well. Like, how, like, alive your laugh is. You know what I mean? Very loud, like, very even peculiar again. Very distinct type of laugh. When your name comes up as well, I feel like there is like an authority type of vibe. Babe, you give leader vibes. And you don't really try to. This is what's really cute about you. Because I don't know how to explain it. Like, you've never met those people that act and think like, they're the leader of the group. But it's usually the laid back, funny one that everybody wants to be around that's actually the leader. And that's you. So, like, when your name comes up, it's just like, people can already, like, think about, okay, the main event. Number one, the person everyone likes. The person everyone wants to invite. The person that everybody, And it's something very beautiful about you, because you kind of like naturally know how to act in this leader energy. You don't always go where, if you're always invited, you're not always going to go. You're very discreet. You just like pop up out of nowhere sometimes. But people are very excited to also see you all the time. Pile number one, you're a good time. And I feel like there's not a lot of things that people could think about negatively about you. And if they do, it's like a little bit of jealousy, because you don't give people a lot to think about or a lot to like talk about. You just don't. Okay. I don't know, maybe in the past you used to like use derogatory jokes, like put yourself down, like to basically make yourself look humble, or but you still ended up getting treated like bottom of the barrel, you know what I mean? So now it's like almost you will uplift yourself and uplift others, and you're just, funny with it. But it's a beautiful balance, because I don't see like someone that's like, those type of people that you're just like, can you please shut up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not those type of overwhelming people. It's just like a really cute balance. I just, really cute balance when it comes to how you articulate yourself and how you give the spotlight to others. Because let me tell you something about being a leader. Sometimes it's okay to give others the spotlight. Like, it could be, you know what I mean? Like, those moments, because I've been around people like that. Like, we could be like in a group setting and they cannot shut up about themselves. Like, they're literally talking about everything in their life and like what's happening, and they just don't give a person. They don't give not one person a chance to speak. They don't give anybody a chance to talk about themselves. They just revert it back to themselves. And it just like really tires people. And you got others like trying to change the topic. You know what I mean? Like, that type of vibe. Like, no, when you speak, everyone has to listen. Like, everyone has to laugh. It's not overwhelming. It's not overbearing, okay? So when your name comes up, people automatically think leader, funny, chill vibes, someone that has a lot of luck, or like is financially, taken care of, whether if it's through parents, family, or a husband or wife, okay? Let's see here. What do people think when my pile number one's name come up? What do people think when my pile number one's name come up? Again, like lots of abundance. Like got it all. You're good. You're set. As I said again, like there's really nothing negative to think about you. If anything, people are kind of like trying to match you with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, someone busy as well. When your name comes up, that people think someone like busy, or like you have like other people to meet with, or other people to see, or other people to be around. Like, you have here the Death. Also, someone that's constantly transforming, whether it's like your apartment, your outfits, your hairs, your body, your something, always transforming, hair color, piercings. Something is always transforming with your, even like a job. Okay, you might be the type of person that quit it and get a new one. You know what I mean? Also, very fast talker as well. When people think about when your name comes up, people just think that you're a fast talker, or like you're always on the go. And this is what I'm saying, like, you're much more appreciated because you're just like, you're not always there like a disturbing statue. Like, you are someone that you're always on the go, or you got things to do. You're just like worried about what's the next step, what I gotta go, what I gotta do. Like, you're not caught up with people. I guess somebody that's not a clingy individual when it comes to like groups of people. Like, you could be clingy with the people you love, okay? Maybe that's what also comes up when people think about you. You're clingy, but with the people you love, like people that you're very close with. But not just everybody, you know what I mean? Circle tight, right? So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2, let's find out. What do people think when your name comes up? Let's see. What do people think when your name comes up? Oh my god, I heard speed racer. Oh my god, somebody here like likes to speed a lot when they drive. That's what comes up that's what comes up when some people think about you. I also heard like heavy smoker as well. That comes up when people think about you. I heard disappointments here. That's people might think about you. Honestly, when your name comes up, there is like a part here that feels like immense regret or disappointment for something with the Fool. Like, maybe they've acted like a fool, or they took you as a fool, or something like that. Seven of Pentacles, like, when your name comes up, people think about growth. People think about someone that has leveled up mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, I just see growth, and growth, right? Four of Cups, like, there's a dissatisfaction every time your name comes up. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this group has left a lot of people behind in the past. Five of Cups, like some sort of like Four and Five of Cups, and then their face looks just like very like upset or like bored or like, you know. There's like some sort of like distance here that I feel. And also when your name comes up, it's like an unknown but distance. I hear like I hear like sorrow, or like even like, you guys are not gonna believe it, but like a cold morning, like I don't know, like just something cold, like just something like heartbreaking. And then we have here Four of Swords. Yeah, like no change. Nothing. Like they have nothing to think about when your name comes up, but something that has to do with sorrow, regret, or sadness. I also heard, why would I act like that? Or why did I act like that with them? And some people might even like ask themselves when they hear your name and ask like, what happened? Like what really happened? Page of Pentacles. I feel like there is some like responsibility for whatever feelings people feel when your name comes up. So I'm here to tell you, Pao, too, if you feel like people from your past have never owned up to the things they did to you, never apologized, never said anything, I want to sit here and let you know that many do feel regret. Many do think about what they've done, what they've said, what they did, okay? Because I feel like a lot of this is like, I'll say like 5-10 years ago that happened. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 4 years ago. It's years that happened. Whatever this is with these people 4 years ago, like years ago, right? Five of Swords. Like, just, you know, taken advantage of. That's what they think when they hear your name come up. They feel bad. Let's see, any more messages? And it doesn't only have to be from people from the past. Let's see, Pal 2. What do people think when your name comes up? What do people think? It's like they see a level up, they see growth, they see transformation, but they're just not a part of it. Oh my God, I just said that. Look, the Star, the Empress, the Tower next to the Hangman. Like, come on, that's like total success. The Star with the Empress, like, give it a break, Pal 2, please. Okay? It's like great news, like good things. Good, just, you know, a good chapter. A good change in environment. Something good here. But with the Tower, it's like, before that had to happen, something worse had happened. You know, that has, you know. People could also blame their attitude on your success. People, yeah, I feel like when your name comes up and people, you know, hear about your successes, or they hear about how good you're doing, or they see how good you're doing, when your name just comes up, people think that, you know, all the good things happen in your life for maybe the way that they've treated you, or for the things they said about you, or whatnot. And it could be the same thing that when they hear your name come up, it's almost like they think it's like a curse, and they think about the things that have happened in their lives. Maybe as a result of what they've done or said about you. You know what I mean? When your name comes up as well, I hear fertility, the growth of something, whether if it's a child or a business, or like, you know, a career or a dream. But big change, this Tower, like big difference. Pile number two, this is the pile where you could be unrecognizable to the world right now. And I confidently say I don't think you speak to anyone in the past. Maybe one person, but I don't think you speak to a lot of people in your past at all. Like, I don't think so. You're really unrecognizable. And I say that in the best way possible because it is in a very good way, right? It's just very funny to me because when your name comes up, people just get very nostalgic. People just start to think about, the past a lot and maybe even good memories with you. Let's see here. What do people think when my pile number two's name come up? And I also heard for an ex, if your name comes up, they think about how good they really had it. You have an ex that's in shambles right now because, and I'm getting like a water sign here, Scorpio, Cancer. They're in shambles because they didn't know how good they had it with you. And then it was just like too late. When I was your man. Like I'm getting that Bruno Mars song. Okay, they didn't know how good they had it. And I feel like a lot of you guys are like, well, that's over, thank God. But you can't lie. You played a very significant role in this person's life or these people's lives. It's like you showed them what true friendship was or true love was. Like, you play a pivotal moment in a lot of people's life where you feel like you've gotten broken or like people ripped your heart, your heart out, whatever. That was like tower moments for a lot of people. You have like a legendary spot in a lot of people's minds and hearts. Pile number two. For real. Okay. So when your name comes up, it's a lot of judgment with the self, with the Ace of Swords. A lot of judgment within themselves. A lot of like reanalyzing who they were as a person or who they are. You get what I mean? And people do change. Someone that could have bullied you, 5-6 years ago, probably has kids now and they're like dreading what they've done to you or said to you or did to you. You know what I mean? And if not, they're like a changed person, period. And they know how much their actions and words can affect their environment. And they're cringing at who they were in the past or how they treated you in the past or how they spoke about you in the past. They're probably freaking dreading that, right? But you will always be a part of people's hearts because of some sort of charisma you've always carried. Some sort of like original humbleness that you've always had. It didn't matter what you wore or who you hanged out with or where you went. You always were true to yourself. You always were yourself. Okay, you weren't a printer copy of anyone. And I feel like that confidence that you've had, it just like stands out in people's minds. It stands out in their past. All right. Trust me when I say this, pile number two, you are the main character in a lot of other people's books that you're not aware of. Okay. And like, this is so funny because, where you might think, everyone is their own main character in their own lives. I genuinely say this for real, pile number two, you guys have been the main character in other people's books just because of of who you are as a person and how much your life and your love teaches lessons. You are a very high spiritual individual. I really get someone here that is like a spiritual bomb, okay, or even like your aura. It's just something about you that's just so cool and just so magnetic, okay? And The tricky part about you is that people don't get to see that until you're gone. People don't get that first version of you at all. It's like how can I say it? Because I really can't find anything that when you have it the first time, and let's say you let it go, it's not the same. Like, I don't know what might be an example of that. But you are an example of that, of something that comes once in a lifetime. As a friend, as a partner, the once in a lifetime. The one that shows true bond, true love, true friendship, true family. Okay, because this could also be with family, showing love to family members that they've never received, and them realizing it too late that you were actually on their team, right? You're that once in a lifetime individual, and that's what comes up in people's minds when your name comes up. Once in a lifetime, no one will like you. I really feel like pile number 2. I know we're all humans, and you know we all eat breakfast sometimes, some of us. And we all, have body functions, whatever. I know that in many ways, as humans, we're all the same. But when I tell you, it's really hard to find someone like you. Like, I don't think, as I said, once in a lifetime individual, pile number 2. And that's what comes up in people's minds. Damn, I haven't met somebody like them. Damn, I crave their energy. Like, wow. No one. And it's crazy because these people will even try to mimic your energy, but it just don't hit the same. Maybe you felt like people will mimic you after a while of being around them and stuff like that. That's them trying to suck your energy. But anyways, that's another topic. But even when you would be gone, these people would try to mimic your energy. It's not mimicable. And I feel like you crush people's souls when they come back a second time, or, when they come back when it's too late and it's all lost. The spark, everything, it's lost. Let's see. What do people think about my pile number 2 as soon as their name comes up? What do people think about my pile number 2 as soon as their name come up? Oh my God. 8 of Cups. How you're gone. How you leave. How you walk away like people never really mattered. I feel like people took for granted everything that came with you. I feel like you give that vibe of somebody that would never walk away. Like I don't want to call you a pushover, but it gives that a little bit, because that's how beautiful your love is. Your love is so beautiful that it's so unbelievable to the point where people might think, this is a sucker. This is someone that's going to let me get away and do whatever I want, right? This is the person that's going to let me rock the boat however I want until you leave. And when your name comes up, people are thinking about all the ways that you showed them love. All the ways that you were loving. All the ways that you put a smile on their face. And when your name also comes up, they have to be stuck with that new Queen of Swords, that who you are now, that boundary-oriented person, that, strict face type of person. You don't smile the same way you used to with people when you did in the beginning. That makes sense, right? And with the 10 of Cups again, it's just like it's just too much. And I also got the Moon here. But this moon, I got it like way before. So when your name comes up, people might think about things about themselves that they will never reveal to the world. It's almost embarrassing. Okay? Embarrassing for those people to think about those things. And I really don't know how others did you, pile number 2, and I know you never deserved it. But if you think they left a stamp on your heart, oof. Check theirs, right? Check that. Ten of Cups. When, your name comes up, people just think about a good person, a lovable person, a patient person, a forgiving person, but not the same person. Not the same. Oh my God, Six of Swords at the end of the deck. Not the same. It's like that person you knew is just gone. For you though. For you, right? So yeah, pile 2. You might be attracted to pile 3 though as well. But when your name comes up, people are always just thinking about all the ways in the ways that they fumbled you. In the ways where you will never be the same with them. And I don't know. Maybe you probably felt like, am I the problem? Pile number 2, you were. I'm not saying you were Miss Perfect or Mr. Perfect, but you were definitely not like the big main problem, right? A lot of these people used you as punching bags. Okay, and I'm really sorry for that because you didn't deserve that. But again, your love was just so vibrant that the unlovable, the unloved, they just cannot feel that. They can't feel that. Oh my God, I feel like this pile has been bullied before. I'm so sorry. But the bullies then became the bullied. All right? And your love just kept foreshadowing in your own life. Okay, so pile number 2, what can I say? Good memories when your name comes up, but also a lot of heartaches and a lot of disappointments within other people and their own character. Okay? Because, it's true. Some people don't ever change, but then there is people that are not that slow, baby. They look back to that past and they be like, damn, did I really do that? Did I really say that? Did I really act that way? Yeah, you did. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 3 with the, I don't know what it was, but pile number 3, let's find out, what do people think about you as soon as your name comes up? I heard all laughs and giggles. It's like somebody's picking on you. Because I don't understand why I hear laughs and giggles. Yeah. Exactly what I was thinking. Ace of Wands. So when your name comes up, people think about, I heard eccentric, creative, modern. There's something like very like graphic when it comes to your look or something that you do with yourself. I don't know if you wear like different colors. It's giving very like naturally type of vibe here. Lots of skirts or whatever. When your name comes up, people think about your beauty and also how you stand up for yourself. So this is like a really mean pile. Okay, you could be very mean, or you could be someone that is like always in some sort of like drama or issue. 8 of Wands. And maybe it's like very unprovoked with the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. But for this pile, when your name comes up, you know what it is with you. It's like some people love you and some people hate you. There's just no in between. People either love you or hate you, or they just don't know you, right? But there is this common theme where people might think the worst about you even before knowing who you really are. And maybe you're just like used to that, people having their misconceptions about you. And this is why maybe you come off as mean. You're not someone that's very warm. I feel like you're not very open to new people. I feel like you're respectful though. You're respectful, but you're very closed off. And I feel like you don't like the small talk, the surface leveled friends. It's like we either all in or not. We're not. Like you're not the type of person to have like multiple friends from all parts of, all type of friends party friends, formal friends, da-da-da friends. Your friends are your friends. These are people that you could count on, that you could tell your secrets to, that you can, ride or die with. You know what I mean? So very like deep. All right, pile 3. So when your name comes up, people think about someone that's very strong-minded, maybe have like a little attitude, like a snappy tone to yourself, or someone that a lot of people don't like, and also people like but also don't like as well. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you're the type of person that people gotta be like, they're just like that. I swear they're nice. They're just like that. Yeah, because I get the 4 wands here, because it's like the people that do know you, they really do love you. It's like you're the best person that they've ever met in their life. Like, they're so thankful to have you in their life, right? And it's not always like that for the people that don't know you. For the people that don't know you, people can make their own assumptions about who you are. Like a bitch, a a-hole, you know what I mean? Like, someone arrogant, someone that thinks they know it all, someone that's a pushover, no, not that you're a pushover, but like maybe you push people away, whatever, something like that. Page of Wands. Yeah, like somebody that's only worried about their own benefit or their own well-being. Okay, so that's what people think when your name comes up. And I know, not very sweet, not very warm, but what do I see here? I do see that people respect you. So pile 3, hey, if you're going through with a certain persona to be respected, then it's going well. Because let me tell you something. Acting like a people pleaser is still going to make people talk ish about you. So you might as well have them respect you, right? And I don't completely feel like you're like this piece of, shit. I just feel like you're not all for the giggles. Okay, like I got it in the beginning. I said all giggles. You're not all for the giggles. And again, you can have very strong haters here, pile 3. You can have people that really dislike you. But it's because, I see why. Because they just couldn't have you like they wanted to have you. You don't bend over for nobody. That's the thing. You don't kiss and anybody's ASS. Like, you don't bend over for no one. And it's like those people that you meet. I don't know how to explain it, because I've been through things like that, where you meet people for the first time and they act like complete, like, disrespectful. Like, they just say, like, little things, and they try to be rude or, like, push you away like you're irrelevant. But it's all for you to kiss their ASS. Right? So that it's like basically for them to control you, for them to like manipulate you. But it's like you don't fall for that. You're just like, oh, okay, you're disrespectful, then we could both be disrespectful. Or guess what? I'm not gonna come around you, and I don't care how you feel about it, okay? Cause it's just like it gives that vibe, pile 3. Like you're not gonna get pushed around. You're not gonna get, people are not going to put you down. People are not going to sit you down. People are not going to tell you what to do, how to move, how to think, how to be, okay? And I don't know why. This is the pile that loves the word no. Oh my God, pile 3. You could be ruthless. Pile 3 here is very ruthless. As I said, you have people that don't like you. But I see why, though. I see why. Because, again, it's always gonna be, listen, when you're intelligent or good looking, or you make some sort of money, or you're like in a way you're put together, however you are, pile 3, people are always going to try to humble that, or try to put you below their level. There's people that oftentimes they make their insecurity get the best of them, and so they will show out with their insecurities. All right, you are the type of person that you don't care about anybody insecure. You don't feel bad for anybody insecure. Okay, there's people that'll be like, well, I know that I'm prettier and that I'm intelligent, I got more money, so let's just let them act like that. Like, I feel bad for them. You're like, heck no, I don't feel bad for anybody. Hey, I'll work on this. Whatever y'all see me with, whatever you see on my body, or what I got, or what I accomplished, I did that. So I am bowing down to nobody. I don't care how much you're struggling. You are not gonna disrespect me. You are not gonna push me down. I do not care. So pile 3, when your name comes up, people just know not to play with you. People just know not to play with who you are, anything about it. And that's why I feel like a lot of the giggles is behind your back. It's behind the scenes. People might think about the ways that they try to like bother you or like trigger you, pile 3. But the main common theme here is fear. Okay, it's fear. And this is the problem. Like, you might have people that really dislike you, but it's like the people that know you, that have gone in your bubble, they love you. Like, they love who you are. They love you, right? Let's see here. What do people think about my pile 3? What do people think about my pile 3 when their names come up? What do people think about my pile 3 when their name come up? What do people think about my pile 3 when their name come up? When your name comes up, people think about hope. People are like, hopefully pile number 3 will be my friend. Hopefully pile number 3 will let me in their circle. But again, oh my God. 7 of Pentacles. People just having a calm conversation with you is like an accomplishment for them. So when people think of you, they think about like the milestones that they've hit with you. Like, yeah, finally pile 3 said hi to me. Or finally, you have a lot of admirers. Okay, pile 3, please don't stop what you're doing, baby. You have a lot of admirers. And you're getting a lot of respect for who you are. And I feel like this is who you really are. Or maybe this is who they shaped you into being. But regardless, whatever lessons that you've gone through is to shape who you are now. So, 4 of Cups, upright, the Star. It's giving pile 2 a little bit, but not that much. With the Emperor, so when your name comes up, people are constantly trying to think of ways that they can impress you. So they're thinking, oh, pile 3. I wonder what they would like. I wonder if they will like what I'm doing. I wonder if they will like my outfit. I wonder if pile 3 would, invite me somewhere. Oh my God, I feel like a lot of fan behavior here. Very much fan. So it's like they hate you, they love you, or they're like fanned out, right? Pile 3, like, it's just like that. And when your name comes up, big boss. That's what people think. Big boss. Strong attitude, strong personality, pile 3. Like you're a genius. Like, you know how to move exactly with me. You have like the best comebacks. Somebody, oh my God. Let me tell you something. When your name comes up, people are always thinking about, or some might think about, who would be brave enough to come against pile 3. You've had people waiting on someone brave enough to come against you. And I feel like you do have people that come against you, but behind your back. I do feel like people do come against you. I feel like people do try to test you all the time, but subliminally. Like, throwing the rock, hiding the hand, throwing the little jabs that are not really obvious, but you catch them, right? But maybe pile 3 is like, if it's not directed, it's not respected, and I'm not saying anything. You know what I mean? Right? So pile 3, you could be someone that really acts clueless on purpose. But again, when your name comes up, it's like, who will be a challenger? All right? Oh my God, pile 3. It's almost like people are constantly thinking about, how can other people fall out with you? Like, how would it go if other people will fall out with you? But it's very hard, pile 3, because with the Emperor, you're not really worried about anyone. I feel like you laugh in the face of betrayal. Just because you know yourself. You know what you're capable of. You know what your mouth could do. So you take betrayal lightly, because you know that if you really wanted to take it there, you could, but you don't. Okay, Paul 3. Oh my God, you're kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, Paul 3. You're a little bit scary. It's like, let's see who would try Paul 3, please. Let's just, okay. Also, when your name comes up, people think about like a very strict father figure. I don't know if you had like a strict uncle, a strict grandpa, like a strict father figure. That's what people think about. And people might even say that you act like them, like the way that you're so like, aggressive a little bit. And I don't mean it like in a bad way, like aggressive, like how can I say that? Like a serious person. But it's like your seriousness is only up until so people can respect you. Other than that, like, you could be a real big goofball. You can even be a crybaby. Oh my God, it's a crybaby here in the group. Okay, like, it's all a facade a little bit. I can see right through you, Padre. You could be such a crybaby sometimes, but to the world, they better put some respect on your name. Okay? Some respect on it, right? Again, we got here the star. It's just like a lot of hope when it comes to you. I feel like people are always finding ways on how to impress you. I feel like the people that have disappointed you in the past, I feel like they definitely feel regret just because you really show them that you don't care. And you know how powerful that is? As I said, like, people be sending you to hell, and then they be going right. They literally go right there. Like, they just go there for themselves. By the way, you know, you act or your response or the way you move. People do you dirt, and then they end up playing in the dirt. You know what I mean? Like, it's a psychological thing. Like, people do you wrong, and then they want to kiss your ass, Pal 3. People want to be down with you. Like, what can I say? Like, Pal 3, you're admirable. Like, people want to be down with you. People really, really want to be next to you. And when your name comes up, 5 of Cups, we're just thinking about ways and, you know, like, how can I get into that inner bubble? You don't really let anybody in there. And I feel like you could be very popular. So when your name comes up, a lot of people think about you, but it's just not a lot of people really get to be in that section in your life. Oh my God. What do people think when your name comes up? 9 of Wands. They feel distressed. It's like you're constantly changing on people. You know what it is with this pal? You treat others exactly how you know they feel about you. You're almost like a mind reader, an energy reader. I meant, like, you can feel how other people feel about you, and you just treat them accordingly. And it really sucks for them because they don't think that you're catching on to their behavior or like how they're trying to treat you, but then you do catch on, and it's almost like surprising, and then like are taken aback, and then they're like, but why? What did I do? But it's like Pal 3 smelled your energy from a mile away. They could tell that you was just being a faker. They could tell that you wasn't really down for them. Pal 3 could tell. So very respected group here. Oh my God, you guys are so cool. But yeah, very respected. I feel like people are scared of you, and I feel like people can only make fun of you behind your back. People can only talk ish about you behind your back. Like, it's just only behind your back. People are fearful of you. Okay, I don't know what it is, but you might have people shaking if they have a problem with you and they come around. They're shaking. They're like scared. Like, oh my God, Paul 3 is gonna catch me. Like, oh my God, Paul 3 is gonna probably say something or throw something, a jab at me. But I don't know. I just feel like this pal is so humble with their power. Like, you know the power you carry. You know the power you walk with. So it's like you're so humble with that power that you really don't use it to bully others. You don't use it to, you know, make others feel uncomfortable. Like, it's like, okay, You did your dirt. Now play in your dirt. Like, leave me alone, right? Like, leave me alone. I'm good. I feel like your nonchalant energy is what drives people more crazy and fanned out about you. So, Pod 3, you have a lot of fans. So, when your name comes up, people are just constantly thinking about ways to impress you, ways to come near you, ways to copy you, ways to get your attention. Whether it's subliminally throwing jabs or, you know, just any type of way to just try to get a little piece of your energy, Pod 3. But you just don't give in. Pod 3, you're just very you like to pretend like you're so clueless. You're just so in the clouds about it all, but you're not. You're like the rabbit that when people come near, like, you just bite them. Like, what you thought I was a rabbit? Oh my God, Pod 3, you guys are making me embarrass myself right now, but it's true. Like, people might look at you and be like, oh my God, what a fluffy rabbit. Like, what a cute little person that is, you know, respectful and kind. Let me see if I could try them out. And then burn, like, the scary line just comes up and people are just scared. Like, what the hell? Like, is this monster really inside them? Yes. And I don't know, man. It just makes people just go crazy over you, man. And your haters, they could literally be your fans as well. Oof. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.